Hello and welcome to today's walkthrough where we'll be going through Fortinet Engage. This is a powerful social media solution to help you communicate and take advantage of social media content that has been produced by Fortinet, and today we'll show you how you can set things up. So having logged into the Fortinet Partner Portal, the first thing you'll need to do is go to the Marketing tab, and once you're in here you'll see a button where you can click to go into the social media side of the platform. So you can see here, there's the option Get Started Today. Once I click into that, I can then see a number of sample posts that are available to me. Now at this stage, you wouldn't have added a social media account. So if you do try to share or edit any of this content, you'll see this option here that asks you to add a social media account. So the first thing that you'll need to do will be to add one of the accounts into the platform. So you can do that either by using this menu here and going into My Accounts, or you can click in the button that you see here. So the first thing I'll do is add a social media account into the platform. To do that, you just need to click on the social media icon of the account type you would like to add. You then need to authorize the application. So if you're not logged into the social media account, you'll need to just log in and authorize the app. So I'll just click on that Authorize App button. That will then take me back into the platform where you can see here, I can now edit the preferences for this account. So you can see that there's a number of topics that are available to me, and within here, I can set these to either ignore this stream of content, the default option, which is edit and share manually, or for Twitter and for LinkedIn, I can choose to share automatically. I'll then click Save, and my preferences and both the account now are added into the platform. So now if I go back into the post page, I'll again see a number of streams of content, but this time I'll be able to actually edit and share them out to my social media accounts. So I'll take the first post that you see on screen here, and if I wanted to share it without editing any of the content, then I could simply click this share button and then share it to all of the accounts that I have added within the system. Otherwise, if I wanted to schedule the post, then I would just click on that schedule button and I can schedule all of the different accounts that I have in within the platform, and I could set a specific time and date for this post to be sent out on. In this example, I'll click into the edit button, and this gives me the chance to see the content that was in the post originally, and if I wanted to at this stage, I could then edit the content prior to sharing it out to my social media accounts. So in this example, I will just click Share All now. And that has successfully shared out to my Twitter account in this example. So once you've added your account within the system, and if I just click on Edit, then you can see here, the moment you do that, you can then determine when you're notified about new content that is available for you to share. So you can choose to receive an email about new social content either as soon as possible, so as soon as posts become available, or you can choose to have a daily or weekly digest that will just combine all of those posts into either a daily or a weekly email. When you receive an email, it will look like this. And from here, you can click Edit and Share, and this will take you directly into the edit page. So from here, you can edit that post and then share it or schedule it out to the social media accounts that you've added within the system. Just navigating back into the Add Accounts page, I'll now go and add in a Facebook account into the platform. So again, I'll need to authorize the application. And if I have any fan pages associated to my account, then I could also add these in as well. I'll click done and OK, and that will then take me back into the platform, and in which case I can then add my page account as well. So now you can see I've added both my personal and an example page as well. And for each account you add, you can always set the preferences up in exactly the same way. So you can choose to ignore or edit and share manually. So Facebook is slightly different. There's no automatic sharing on Facebook. So you'll only have these two options. The same process is true for LinkedIn, in as much as if you have any company pages that you're responsible for, then you'll be able to add these in as well. With LinkedIn, you can post content automatically if you like to. So now that I've added an extra account into the tool, you can see that I have more options here to be able to share content to my Facebook page. So sharing to Facebook is slightly different. You can see here that we now have an extra sharing option. So I can click this button. That will then share the content that you see within here. And if I want to, I can then add an extra message prior to sending this content out to my Facebook personal account. Again, if I wanted to edit the content, then I could do that as well within this edit page. We provide a suggestion. So if you wanted to add this along with the post that you're about to share, then you can copy that suggestion. And then when I click share now, I can just paste that suggestion into the content again before sharing it out and posting to my Facebook account. You can also create your own posts within this platform. A handy way to get started is to add a feed into the system. So to do that, you can click on My Feeds. And then if you click Manage My Feeds and Add a Feed, in this case, I'll add a Twitter feed into the platform. So here I've just entered a feed name, and I've also entered in a Twitter handle here, which is the Fortinet's Twitter handle. Once I click Save Changes, you can now see that I've pulled that Twitter account in for Fortinet into the system. So if I wanted to at this stage, I could then click this share button. And in this example, it will then take me to the create a post page, and I'll show you how you can create your own posts in a moment from scratch. But here we're taking some existing content that has already been pre-made, and I could then edit this content and in exactly the same way share out to my social media accounts within this area here by clicking share all now or schedule to schedule this at a future time and date. You'll need to add your post message for each of the accounts that you want to share to. So you can limit the accounts that you'd like to share to originally by clicking or unticking these options here. If you have got multiple selected, then you will need to create a message for each of the account types that you'd like to share your content out to. So if I navigate back into this page, into the Create My Post page, this is how you could create your own content from scratch. So again, you can select the social media accounts that you would like to include. So in this case, I'll just click Twitter, and then you would just click Add a web link. So this will be the URL that you'd like to point off to. And I'll just click Add. And then within here, I can then write my content. I'll click the Share All button. And then again, I can select or deselect the accounts that I would like to share to at this stage. So I'll leave my account selected and I'll just click the Share button. and that is now shared out to my Twitter account. So for any posts that you share in this way, you'll be able to see the success of those posts by going into the My Previous Post page. And if you save any of the posts on this page, you'll be able to see those by going into the My Drafts posts. And this is where you can continue the creation of your own posts. So My Previous Posts just shows you all of the content that you have created, and this will show you any statistics that you have generated from your own content. The My Results page under the Fortinet posts shows you all of the results from the posts that you've shared that Fortinet have made available for you. And within here, you can see the number of friends and followers that you have for your accounts, the latest posts that you've shared, and also any downloads and clicks that you've generated from sharing that content.